Stop, stop, stop! Are you still memorizing grammar, verb lists and vocab? You're not, are you? Have you ever wondered why you're not progressing as fast as you would like? It's an age thing, right? Lack of time, lack of practice. Bad teacher? Probably. It's much easier than you think. Today on Sterling Languages, how to learn English or any language, probably. How to learn English. Well, let's take a look at the traditional method. The traditional way is learning lots of vocabulary, applying grammar to make sentences, and then trying to practice enough until it becomes second nature. This doesn't really work. You need a more functional approach. So, what are languages? Languages are communication through words. You already speak a language, so learning English should be relatively easy. Really, in languages, we have two main uses: communication and expression. For us at Sterling Languages, languages are a skill, an ability. They're not a subject to study. If you wanted to learn to ride a bike, you wouldn't sit studying how much air to put in the tire, the perfect tension of the chain, how fast you have to ride so that you don't fall. You wouldn't study these things. The best way to learn to ride a bike is to get on the bike and ride it. And languages are just the same. So how do we learn skills and abilities? Well, we learn them through practice. Practice or use shows us what we need. It shows us the vocabulary we're missing. It shows us the structures we need to learn. It helps us to remember what we've learned. For example, when I meet someone new, I try to use their name 3 times because I know if I use their name 3 times, I probably won't forget. Probably. Another important skill when learning a language or learning English is describing what you don't know. It is impossible to learn every word in a language. And occasionally you will forget. It happens to native speakers, doesn't it? If you don't remember the word or don't know, describe what it is. Take every opportunity to practice, be it speaking, writing, reading, or listening. All the skills are important. And another thing, do what you like. Read what you like. If you like Harry Potter, read Harry Potter. If you like fashion, read fashion blogs. 1, you're more likely to practice with stuff that you like, and 2, the vocabulary of the things you like, you are much more likely to use. Learn concepts, don't translate. Often there is no direct translation from one language to another. Cultural hacking, or understanding the culture, helps you learn the language. It gives you an insight into phrases and idioms, and also the way that people talk. Understanding the mindset makes it much easier to learn. Okay, so you're learning English. You have to be realistic. Your mother tongue probably isn't perfect. And your English won't be perfect either. You're going to make mistakes. Learning languages is a long process. You have to go easy on yourself. You're going to make mistakes. Your accent isn't going to be perfect. The key is communication. You have to lose the fear. Don't be afraid of speaking. Don't be afraid of your accent or making mistakes. It's all about communication. Communication, not perfection. You need to maximize your level. Your level is your level today. You cannot change it today. We can work on it to make it better in the future. But with good technique, we can maximize your level. It's a little bit like having a car. Imagine you have a car that is 7 years old. If you never wash your car, you never repair damages, if you don't look after your car, your 7-year-old car will look like a 10, 12 or 15-year-old car. Whereas, if you always keep your car clean, you buy new additions, you make little repairs, if you look after your 7-year-old car, it will look like a 5-year-old car. And your language is just the same. Through good technique, we can make it shine. Keep it simple. Language learners often feel they want to be over elaborate with the language. Native speakers in English use the language efficiently. Again, it's communication. Keep it simple. Stay on message. Look for tricks and hacks to help you learn. For example, vocabulary that is difficult to remember, I like to visualize it in some kind of way that you emotionally interact. This helps me remember difficult words. Go with your heart. Don't overanalyze, especially in exams or with exercises. Often what sounds right and feels right is right. Keep it functional. So, where can I find the place to learn functional languages in a memorable, easy way? If only. Sterling Languages, of course, the home of functional language training for business, work, and employment. So, what are you waiting for? Get practicing. But first, subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming videos that go deeper into the subjects I spoke about today. Follow us on your favorite social media and interact. Leave comments in the section below. We love your feedback. Sterling Languages. We are working languages.